You might remember these little coloured sticks. They're called Cuisenaire rods from learning maths when you were a child. But they've also been part of the language classroom for a long time. Want to know a great way to use them for vocabulary? Keep watching. If this is the first time we're meeting, I'm Jo Gakonga. I've been teaching for over 30 years and training teachers on CELTA and MAT-CEL programs for over 20 of those. I've also got a website at elttraining.com where I make video-based material for teachers at all stages of their careers. Check it out, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. I make a new video every week. Let's imagine you want to teach the language of describing people to a group of pre-intermediate learners. Tell the class that they're going to meet some people and you want them to watch, listen and remember, but not write anything down. Here we go. You've just moved into a new flat and you're meeting the neighbours. On the ground floor, there's Mr. Jones. What's his name? Mr. Jones. He's quite elderly and he's Welsh. Where's he from? Wales. That's right. Is he young or old? Old. What's the difference between elderly and old? Elderly's more polite. He lives alone. He's a widower. His wife died. Listen, widower. Widower. He's a bit deaf, so he often has his TV turned up very loud. What can you remember about Mr. Jones? He's Welsh, he's a widower, he's deaf, he listens to loud TV. Okay. His neighbour, Maria, is from Poland. She came to the UK about 10 years ago and she works as a nurse. She often works night shifts. Does that mean she works in the day or the night time? Yeah, night. Night shift. Listen, night shift. So she gets very annoyed with Mr. Jones. Why? Because he has his TV very loud, that's right. She's not married, but she has a grown-up daughter who lives nearby and who visits regularly. So what can you remember about Maria? She's from Poland. She's been in the UK for 10 years. She works night shifts as a nurse. She has a grown-up daughter who lives nearby. Good. In the flat next to mine, there's a family. Mike and Jenny and their twin boys, Jack and John. Mike is a mechanic. He fixes cars. And Jenny has her own business online, so she works from home. Listen, she works from home. The boys are twins, but they're not identical. Do they look the same or different? Different. They go to primary school and they both like playing basketball. Now, ask them to tell each other about the people that you've described and then elicit from them all of the vocabulary you've taught them. Widower, Welsh, elderly, night shift. You could get them to write down the descriptions or give them a gap fill, some controlled practice. Now give each pair some rods and ask them to make up other neighbours and tell each other, or tell each other about their real neighbours. You could then end the activity with a discussion. Do you know your neighbours? Do most people know each other in their neighbourhood? How important are neighbours? Is it different in cities and country areas in your country? You could, of course, just do the same thing with pictures rather than the rods, but there's something rather engaging about these little colourful things. I hope that this idea is helpful. Have fun with it and watch out for other lesson ideas with Cuisenaire rods coming soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.